Welcome to another Visit production. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We'll be cooking for you today. Stew peas is one of our traditional dishes. There I am picking the peas. You have to make sure that you remove all the bad peas from the lot. Sorting it first, and then I'm going to be washing it with a little salt. Make sure you wash it very well. Wash that, you rinse it, and then you put it in a big enough pot. There you go. Add all the peas to the pot. You're gonna start off with a pack, I think it's a 2-pound pack of red kidney beans, and you're gonna add water, not a lot, because you're gonna let it boil and then sink it. Thank you for subscribing. There we go. We have it boiled up, and now we're gonna sink the peas. A little bit more water. Sink it. Let it boil up. See if it needs to be synced again. Yes, it's nice, ready to go. Now we're adding the meat. Now I must say that this is not a traditional type stew peas. This is stew peas cousin. We're living abroad and can't find all the things that we need to make the traditional stew peas. You just have to make do with what you have. We started off with pork neck bone and some beef pre-seasoned, and yes, pre-seasoned with scallion, garlic, onion, some pimento, and I think a little salt. And yes, you have to put that in after you have sunk the peas, and put the meat in. Put a little pimento there. I'm telling you, allspice or pimento is very nice. Use it in almost everything. I'm testing now to see if the peas is cooking nicely. Yes, it is. It's cooking up nicely. And you have to watch the pot and stir occasionally, or else you'll have the beans sticking to the pot, or the meat. You have to check to see if the meat is cooking all right, and then you stir and add seasoning as you go along. When it's safe for you to taste, you won't get any salmonella poisoning with the raw meat. You just taste, and you add a little bit more salt. Add some Lawry seasoned salt. We love to cook with Lawry seasoned salt. Back home it wasn't that way, but when you're abroad, you have to just do what you have to do. And now I'm also adding some Creole seasoning there. Creole seasoning is nice as well. Yeah, and you have to make sure that you also put garlic. We put a lot of garlic in our foods. Garlic is very good. There, I'm testing, it's cooking up quite nicely. I like when the peas makes the stew peas a little bit thick, and they're adding onion and garlic, some natural seasonings. We love to cook with natural seasonings as well. And we also add thyme, but I'm not sure if I think I probably added thyme, yes, some dried thyme, but we prefer to use fresh thyme. We don't have any, or didn't have any fresh thyme this time around, so I think I used dried thyme. And of course, it's a lovely scallion or some call it green onions, whichever expression you prefer. And you stir in all of that goodness. Yes, I know it's time. You see it's thickening up there, cooking down nicely. Add some coconut milk when it's near done, or done I should say. You add the coconut milk, and you have to make sure that you allow the coconut milk to cook, or it will cause problems It's never happened to me, but it does disagree with some people if it's not properly cooked in the meal or in the food. Yes, coconut milk is cooked up right there. Now, black pepper is also very nice in stew peas. So I'm adding a teaspoon of black pepper there. And you stir. Always make sure that you stir properly. Okay, and next up we have some country pepper. Didn't have any scotch bonnet, but this country pepper here is nicely flavored, not hot though, not too hot. And then some cornstarch to thicken it up. I don't necessarily like using cornstarch or flour to thicken things, but in this case I just had to use it. And you stir and you stir. There, it's almost done. And just before you turn the stove off, you add some Skellion. You just mix it, mix it, mix it. Make sure it's well incorporated, and then you turn the stove off. Well, that's our stew peas cousin, and at some later date I will cook the traditional stew peas for you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. This is a very delicious dish, and even though we did not cook it with the traditional items, you know, it is not too bad still. I love stew peas. Thanks for watching. Share, like, comment.